3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome to the Doozy podcast.
Yes.
You're probably thinking, why the word doozy? What the hell does that even mean?
Well, Matt, the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And we are not that, but we
No,
want to be, and we're
we
so
do.
fucking close, I could taste the tip of my tongue.
So in this podcast, we're going to give you the tools you need to become successful in life.
And the best part is we are going to learn how to be successful ourselves while we teach you how to be successful yourself.
All right, I'm Matthew McLaughlin and Andrew Goebel.
And I'm Alex Staub.
And I'm Drew Brobel.
And
Today we're going to learn
how to pickleball.
Hence the flipped collar, because I know what profession I'm in.
Let me flip the collar now.
You gotta flip the collar. You gotta.
I
pop
feel
it.
like
you gotta pop the
such
collar.
an asshole now. And if you didn't think I felt like an asshole before,
Just you wait.
good job.
Super Saiyan asshole.
Today we're going to learn how to pickleball.
Yeah, but
Pickleball.
before-
It is sweeping the nation and every old folks home.
And you know what else is sweeping the nation? Botticelli's Foods. We're sponsored by BotticelliFoods.com. Use the promo code Doozies at checkout for 10% off.
That's right.
That's right.
I have never played pickleball.
Really?
Have you played pickleball?
I have played
Have you?
pickleball.
You've heard of pickles.
I have.
Have
And
you heard
you've
of
heard of
balls?
Yes. Rumors.
Okay.
Pickles, balls,
Pickleballs.
pickleballs.
You lost me.
In certain regions, there are pickles big enough where you can take the nuts from them, and those nuts are used as sort of like a tennis ball type of feature that they bring over here, and we hit them.
Are you
I
saying
want something over your head that just says this is not accurate. as
pickle
you're giving an
pickle nuts? Is
explanation.
that what you're saying?
Pickle balls.
Yeah, but you said the nuts were.
The nuts from pickles, but there are names for
There are
double entendres for the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yes.
do. I do.
Yeah.
So those bounce?
They not only bounce, but they could double bounce, and you can't hit them until they do like a double bounce. or
Oh,
like
that's a
single
point.
bounce.
Then that's
Yeah,
a point.
Then
I
that's
don't
a
know.
point.
Got
I don't really know this. I've played this game. Someone has mentioned a kitchen.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is what happened.
Tell me.
Deep in the forest, okay, people came across these
These bros
these-
playing
Right.
pickleball in
Okay.
the middle of the forest.
Well, you know what they say. If a pickleball is played in the woods and no one's around, are they still assholes?
They are.
They
are.
do say that. They do.
I think
They
they
do.
do say
They
that.
do
say
They
that.
do.
They do
They
say
do.
that.
They
I mean,
say it.
For sure.
Have you, so you've never played, but you've heard of it. When you first heard of it,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts?
What was your
reaction?
brain? What was your brain
Okay.
thought?
Well, the first time I heard pickleball, I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
I knew because I was babysitting these 4 kids, and they were talking about the sports that they played, and they said, "What's the least played sport ever at the time, like 10 years ago?"
Cool.
And they looked up and said, "Pickleball," and they're like, "What is that?" And I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is that played in fucking like Brazil or some shit?" I have no idea. I had no idea what it was.
Okay.
And I didn't know it was basically just the 3 little bears version of ping pong and tennis.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like ping pong too small,
It's like
tennis
if-
is
yeah.
too big, and this is
too
just
big.
right.
It's
It's
like
just
if
the right
tennis
size.
and ping pong had a baby.
And you just shrunk down, but you're not as gigantic as,
Yes.
as
Right,
ping pong,
right,
and not
right,
as small as
This guy
tennis.
gets it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you?
So I played it. So my new job is absolutely more corporate, more things like that. And I played it with work people, and I will admit it's very fun.
It's such a corporate thing now.
It absolutely is. I have played the game. I could half tell you the rules. I don't fully know.
It's tennis.
Yeah.
It's tennis.
No,
and
but
badminton.
it's tennis with a kitchen rule.
Huh?
And I know I keep bringing this up about the kitchen, but it is a thing of like if you stand in it, I think we'll get to it probably hopefully in these tips, but like you can hit the ball without it bouncing if you're in that specific place. So eventually it just becomes like a crazy fucking game of like hitting before bounce. It's fucking wild. Like I've watched good people play pickleball and
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't like it. What about you?
Have you played it?
So I work on the show Impractical Jokers, and
Okay.
we did a whole bit on like pickleball one
Okay.
episode, and so we went to this like pickleball like
Establishment.
like a club that people pay monthly, and it's like this whole like indoor and outdoor thing.
Whoa.
And people, there are lockers. It is like a serious thing, and and people were just there. It was crowded. It was weird how crazy pickleball just came out of the blue and just blew up and became like such a thing. I've been with friends that like family members are like, oh yeah, we got the pickleball rackets. Let's just go in the driveway and play pickleball here. And it's like, what?
What happened to Foursquare?
I don't. Pickleball.
What happened to Foursquare?
Pickleball came out of nowhere because
Both the app
but
and
because
the
tennis
game.
is too intense, ping pong is too
Small.
It's like not like cool enough.
Not cool enough.
And it's like how
You
do
know,
I,
once Forrest
how
Gump
can
does
I-
something, how can you do it?
Right. It's a happy medium for all the rich people to like be good at just enough where they feel good about themselves.
Because they don't have to be too athletic.
Right.
Or, yeah.
And honestly, being too athletic hurts you in pickleball, I've
perfect
realized.
for everybody.
Yeah. It's a crazy, weird sport.
But if you are someone who is about to go out with someone's rich family and they're going to play pickleball
And they
all weekend,
fucking love pickleball.
and they love pickleball, and you have to impress them in some way, here are the top 9 tips on how to play pickleball and impress that rich family so you can get in there. You know what I'm saying? So you can get in
You
there,
can get in there.
right? Number 10, everyone.
Number 9.
Find.
Start over.
What
no,
happened?
no,
Why
no.
did I put 9?
No, you did right. You put in top 9 tips,
But there are 10.
are in fact 10 tips.
I fucking knew there was something. Top 10 tips on how to play pickleball, everybody. Number 10, find a pickleball or a badminton court to play a game. Pickleball and badminton courts have the same size measurements, but a pickleball court will have the net lowered to the ground so that you feel better about yourself, and it's a height of 34 inches, which is I don't know, if we're talking centimeters, maybe, I don't know off the top of my head, just doing some quick math, 86.
Yeah, probably
Okay,
86.
search online for pickleball courts
Nice.
near you, or find a gym that has a badminton and pickleball courts that you can use to play a game. Pickleball courts can be located outside or indoors or in outer space.
Huh. Do people go hard in the paint on pickleball?
So some people do. I'll be honest. Actually, here's some
I
wild.
saw someone painting once, and then in between painting, he played pickleball.
I hope
the
the
feet
squeaks are on your fucking mic.
The table knows, the chair knows how to play pickleball.
Yeah, it
For
does.
sure, for
Wow.
sure.
I mean, it's green.
Just so you both know, there are pickleball courts in Central Park on the southern tip. If you didn't know,
It just came out like that. People go crazy for that.
Yeah.
Well, they were badminton, and then they turned them into pickleball.
Also, you can have the space and just plop the net down if you want. You can
yes,
move
but
it.
this is a whole club. This is a straight up pickleball club.
Gross. So the answer is yes, they can go hard in the paint. They can
They-
fucking just like
Yes, they have that. I
Sounds like
hope
you're scratching the paint.
so much.
Some
that
people
you
go
are
hard and
scratching
scratch
the
it.
paint.
If you go hard. I feel like when my collar pop like this,
Okay.
I don't give a.
yeah. You
shouldn't.
Did
When
you
you're-
before?
When you're playing pickleball, you should not give a shit. Tip number 9. Play with 2 people for singles or 4 people for doubles. Pickleball can be played with 2 people competing against each other, which is known as singles play, or with 2 teams of 2 people playing against each other, which is called doubles play. Games of singles and doubles both use the same court, have the same number of faults before losing their serve, and are often played to 11 points. Doubles is the most popular way to play pickleball.
Court's not really big, huh?
No, but it's badminton. You know, like it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
And if you just play with yourself, that's called tickleball.
God damn it.
Okay.
That
I'm contractually obligated to sip.
I
that.
have
It's the only
I
reason.
have never had someone so quickly have a joke in the chamber and ricochet around the room and murder every person just like that was.
That was the fucking Roger Rabbit magic bullet going
Yes.
around killing
Ugh.
with a cowboy hat on.
Wild.
I'm on fire tonight, boys. I'm on fire.
That's one word for it. Oh my god. Dude.
Fire like an STD fire.
Wow, that's
Burning hot,
oh,
baby.
Jesus,
Burning
the,
hot.
the Pickleball, man. Oh my god.
I was more mad I didn't come up with it, but
I'm also upset. And it was just, that's why I mean it was so loaded. Before you even think, it was just gone. It was fired. Ugh,
I'm pissed.
that's really great work. I do. Can I shake your hand real quick?
Sure.
Please,
sure.
please. That was please.
Sure,
Yes. Oh my God. Very great. Good work.
Tip number 8.
It's the collar.
Yeah, you really didn't give a fuck. Now I know what that means. You just went for it. Tip number 8. Use one pickleball and have each player use a pickleball paddle. Need a sec?
He doesn't know what to do with his newfound glory.
Yeah.
When he nailed a joke too hard, he
He stuck that landing so hard he felt it in his whole back.
Okay, go.
Here we go. Pickleball specially designed paddles, which are smaller than tennis rackets but larger than ping pong paddles. Each player needs to have un paddle. You also need to use a pickleball, which is a lightweight ball with holes through it like a wiffle ball. They're just throwing everything in here, huh?
a bunch of
Maybe
games.
it's done- like, let's
It's-
invent a sport.
yeah.
Take every sport
Yeah.
and push it into
It's,
one.
It's dense.
Yes.
It's dense.
Yeah.
Dense with sports.
Yeah.
There are a variety of colors you can choose for your pickleball. Oh, okay. What color would you have?
I'd probably pick green.
I see that.
I don't know what that
I-
means, but I hate it. But fine.
Maybe yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah, was there an E before that Y? Or
I've never had the E and the Y swapped around in the word yellow before.
Yellow.
Yellow.
It's like a neon yellow.
Got it,
Like
got
a
it, got it.
neon. Yeah.
I probably
like
get-
an eon green.
Eon
yeah,
green.
eon yellow. Got
Yeah.
it. Cool for sure.
Yeah, like eager and
right.
eager.
Yes, whatever that sound was.
It's green,
Yes.
but with all the E's out front. I'd probably get one with a picture of pickles on it.
Now, if you just get a regular yellow ball, you're playing tennis, right?
Well, wiffle ball.
No, you like wiffle ball. Tennis is green with the felt shit.
Yeah.
Right? Am I crazy? Right?
Close. No, it's green.
Phillips. I think it's Phillips.
You're thinking of brands now?
You're saying brand. I said
you
color.
can't pop your collar and just come up with fake
Yeah, are you
brands.
thinking of brands?
The tennis balls are Phillips.
Aren't
Maybe.
they Wilson?
Wilson, but
Are they Wilson?
This is not the sport we're talking about.
Sorry.
Wilson
I'm so
tennis,
sorry.
tennis, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by
So green and yellow and pickles.
and pickles.
Great.
Okay,
I appreciate
Moving
all
on.
these. Yeah.
good. Number 7, everybody. Stand behind the baseline of the right service court to start a game. Do it. A
We
serve.
jumped whole things. What is the right service court?
Where are you?
No, we didn't jump tips. I don't mean really. I mean right there. You just threw on words. What is the right service court? You know what that is?
Wait.
Your tip said stand behind the baseline of the right service court.
You think I knew what I was talking and saying? Number 7, stand behind the baseline of the right service court to start a game. Everybody knows what we're talking about.
Dude, get on it.
I'm sorry, I don't know. And
I'm not here. Stand behind the baseline of the right service court to start a game. It's math, okay?
it could be math.
Everything is math, but this is specifically not.
We had a lot of numbers.
Stand behind the baseline of the right service court to start a game. This is where you stand.
Okay.
There's the baseline, and you stand to the right of the right service court
That might just be the correct side.
to start a game.
Got it. I'm so sorry.
You might be walking around the court for months on end and waiting for the game to start, but until you go to the behind the baseline to the right service court, the game won't start.
I get it.
A serve, which is the strike that starts the game. Do you know those words? Our round of the pickleball is always performed from behind the baseline. Look, here's your baseline.
Okay.
And here is the right service court to start. Service court to start. And give me another. And
I just know I want to make fun of you so bad, but keep going, please.
I said, do it, dude. A serve, which is the strike that starts a game. It's always the last episode. it's always,
4 in a day might not be the
always
best.
the
Might keep
last
the doctor away.
First of all, we're crushing this.
If you don't finish this fucking tip, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
A serve, which is the strike that starts
No!
or round of pickleball, is always performed from behind the baseline, which is 20 feet or, I don't know, 6.1 miles lied at the to the side of the court. It's
not miles, meters.
When you're starting a game of pickleball, stand behind the baseline. Baseline, on the right side of the court. Baseline. The two squares in front of the baseline, are known as the right and left service courts. Once a game is in play, you'll alternate which service court you stand behind to serve. It is easy.
Take the baseline out.
It got easy as we kept going, but it didn't. It didn't initially. So, yes, just it.
You might want to pop that just a little bit down. Just
maybe a
no,
little.
no, God, he's going up, baby. Oh my God.
Oh.
With just your mustache sticking out, you look like a psychopath.
The collar's popped.
Okay.
I see it.
This is the new baseline.
Okay.
I'm about to serve it from the right side of the service court.
All right. I'm going to keep it going.
Get it going.
I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Whose turn is it?
It's me. It's my turn. I just said number 6.
You got to change your baseline up.
Okay.
Did you lose your program? What happened?
You did.
Okay.
I'm stuck.
Welcome to Earth.
Number 6. Clear the net so the ball bounces once on the opposite service court. Aim for the service court diagonally across from you when you serve the pickleball so it bounces on it once. Avoid hitting the net when you serve or hitting the pickleball past the opposing team's baseline before it bounces off the ground in the opposite service court. For example, because I know I need a clarification, if you're serving from behind your right service court, you must bounce the ball once on the opposing team's right service court, which is diagonally across from you. If your serve hits the net or goes past the opposing team's sideline or baseline before it bounces on the service court, then it's a fault. It's a fault, baby.
Like tennis.
Like
Oh,
tennis.
whoa. This is pickleball.
Okay.
And there's a baseline
Where is it?
that you need to service.
You need to service.
We're service
You need
baseline.
to service the baseline. Okay.
If you're not servicing the baseline, then you're playing tennis. But
Okay. Okay, I can get behind.
So basically, every sport is just like
Is in pickleball.
we
There's the
have
there's a
this ball
baseline.
and we need to get it to the other side in this various way, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
my God, you're not understanding, dude.
Tell me.
There is a baseline,
Got
and
it.
you hit it across the net, and it's got to bounce once on the opposite service court for them to hit it back. And then it has to bounce once on their side to hit it back.
Yeah.
And it just
It just
goes,
keeps going
it
back
goes
and forth.
back and forth across the net, dude.
What about what
Pickleball.
What happens in tennis?
In tennis,
Oh, that color.
there's a baseline, and you hit the ball. It bounces, hits back, bounces, hits back, bounces. What aren't you getting difference-wise?
We need to keep moving on so that I can get it because I don't.
Think about it.
Okay.
The difference is, and I want you to listen very carefully. The difference is so clear what the difference is. And
Wait, sorry. You said
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you what the difference is.
Okay.
And I want you to write this down. The difference between the two of them is the name.
And that's it. Just the name. Okay. Just the name, correct?
You watch your mouth. All right, let's go to break.
Okay, I'm fine with going to break. That's fine.
We're going to go to break while he's writing this down because there is a difference and it's very important.
Okay.
And this is what we got to do, okay? I will see you after the break. Hey, everyone. Are you tired of buying expensive, low-quality foods or explaining sports to people that don't get it? I know I am. That's why it's time to discover the authentic taste of Italy with Botticelli Foods.
Indeed.
Mwah.
They're a family-owned brand that delivers farm-to-table products straight to your dinner table. Experience the rich flavors of their Italian cuisine, which has been passed down from generation to generation.
If you go to BotticelliFoods.com right now and use promo code Doozy at checkout, that's DOOZY, you specifically can get 10% off all your Botticelli food products. All of them.
Yeah, and that's the baseline, okay?
And
That's the baseline. But we're talking about every kind of sauce you could think of. Olive oils, balsamics, name a sauce.
Pesto.
Name a sauce.
White garlic.
Name a sauce.
Fredo.
Name a sauce.
Marinara.
Vodka.
Name a sauce. Name a sauce.
I think I'm out.
Name a sauce.
Thread.
Name a sauce.
White.
Name a sauce.
Pink.
Name a sauce. Name a sauce. Name a sauce.
Barbecue.
Name a sauce.
Ranch.
Name a sauce.
Mango habanero.
Name a sauce.
Spicy.
Name a sauce.
Hot.
Name a sauce.
Atomic.
Name a sauce.
Atomic.
Name a sauce.
Name a sauce?
Name-
Sounds like the
name
name
a
of
sauce.
something that I...
Would be the name of a sauce.
Name a sauce.
Nama sauce.
Name a sauce.
Namaste.
Name a sauce.
You can name a sauce.
Alfredo.
I said that.
That's been way done.
And remember, Botticelli Foods are extraordinary. Not saying just like the men of Doozy.
Buy Botticelli's now.
Look, now we go to my favorite segment, and you guys too, right?
Duh.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's one of the few things I like about this podcast.
Okay, check it in with Jose. That's the segment name. I actually made that segment name up, and Jose had zero say in it. Check it in with Jose. Jose, do you like that name? If not, we can name your segment however you want. Give me the baseline. Jose, have you ever played pickleball? Do you play pickleball? I feel like out in California, that's where, like, pickleball's huge out
Definitely
in
where it was
California.
invented.
It's gotta be bigger out there.
I feel like you are in pickleball HQ. Have you ever played pickleball? Do you hate it? What's
It's
going
probably
on?
the baseline
Yeah.
where it started.
And how's this episode going? What do you think?
Hey guys, I can't really talk very loud. My puppy is sleeping. I got a puppy. Look at the puppy. She's so cute. I don't play pickleball because I'm not white and rich. And what's it called? The episode's going poorly. Good job. It's short, so that's honestly fantastic.
Wow.
Good. That's good.
Wow.
Oh my
what
God.
What a great time for him and pickleball.
He's good. Did you draw?
I took notes.
His notes was a penis.
No, that's a J.
Oh, a J. What? That's a good baseline.
No, it's a
A
genus.
jumper on the jumper.
genus.
Genus. Yeah.
That's it.
'Kay.
You know what? I would love to play pickleball with Jose.
I agree.
Yeah.
I pickleball.
Good. All right. Well, that was a good break. Let's go back. Okay, bye Botticelli's
Agreed.
because
Bye.
Good. And we're back.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back.
Where are you? You're on our podcast.
If Jose was in a, who do you think the teams would be between all of us playing?
I think it would have to be you and me.
Me versus Jose and Alex.
Absolutely.
We would destroy you guys.
No, you would cheat first of all.
Yeah,
First
you
of
would-
all, I am a sneaky. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm
you're not helping,
No,
we know.
I'm like sneaky athletic. Okay.
No, dude.
Oh, like unexpected.
Yes.
I-
Like you're like, oh my God, there's no way this guy's gonna crush it, and then all of a sudden I go.
So you start doing karate in the middle of
I
pickleball?
pull out 2 paddles.
You can't do
can't
that.
do
That's
that.
I
illegal.
pull
that's-
out.
nope.
That's my baseline. I pull out
cannot-
2 paddles, and you say, "Where was your other paddle?" And I go,
In my butt.
"You know what? Why is everything like this with you guys?
What do you mean?
Butt stuff.
I'll
You're
know.
drawing dicks over there."
I wanna
Remember
make-
the
I-
7 minutes about the tickling your ball joke?
That was you. That wasn't us.
I don't like Pop
prove
Collar.
it,
Pop
dude.
Collar Alex is like Super Saiyan douchebag.
He almost said prove it, but he said prove it.
I said, "Proof it."
Please, can you continue, Matt, with telling us the rules of pickleball?
Number 5. Score a point when it's your serve and your opponent commits a fault, a crime. After the ball is served and the 2-bounce rule is observed, both teams volley the ball back and forth and keep it in play. Whenever a team commits a fault, such as the ball going out of bounds or bouncing twice on the court, then the play stops and the ball is served. If it's your serve and the opposing team commits a fault, then your team earns 1 point. 1 point. If it's your team's serve and you commit a fault, then no points are awarded. However, if you commit 2 faults, then it becomes the other team's serve. Kind of like tennis.
I think it would have been funny if we did this episode and then tennis right after it, and it was the same tips, but we never said anything.
It was the same
But
jokes.
we
even-
never.
Same jokes.
But we never said
No, of
anything
course not.
about them being the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like we missed a lot of jokes about serving in general.
Okay, go. Hit me with one.
Well, no, if you're just like serving, you served. Like,
Okay.
You got
like,
served?
No, like RuPaul's, like you got served. Like oh, they served.
Oh.
Meaning they walked the runway very well.
Right.
You made it seem like there was a lot of jokes here for
Well,
that.
we could have put all that in there.
What you got? Give me-
It could have been like it would have been the whole show.
Do you have any serve jokes?
Yeah, you got served.
Like
with
a
your-
waiter joke or like
I
what?
hate being trapped when it's Alex's tip and we can't continue. The
Yeah,
bit.
that's true. Well, I'll just keep going.
No. I got this. Okay. Allow the return to bounce once on the court before you hit it from the back. 2-bounce rule requires both the serve and the return ball to bounce 1 time on the service court before the ball is allowed to be volleyed back and forth after you send your serve and the opposing team returns it. Wait until the ball bounces on the service court and then hit it back over the net with your paddle. Easy. If the return ball doesn't land on one of the service courts to bounce, then it's a fault and the serving team scores a point.
I want to make it clear right there that volleyed back and forth. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't have to bounce. It doesn't have to bounce anymore. You just pop off. That's the one difference of pickleball, I think.
You can do that in tennis.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Is no one listening?
Do you guys like how every tip I say is a run-on sentence?
I think every sentence you say is a run-on sentence.
Yeah,
but I
you
do love
do.
you for it.
You do only pause
there's no-
to breathe.
There's no... That's a comma, okay?
That's a
comma.
Just a deep
And
breath.
it's usually in the middle of a word or a sentence. That does.
It's not after or before a word. It's in the middle of a word.
You somehow find a way to breathe while you say okay. You go, after you send the serve, okay? And the opposing team returns. You add in the word okay just so you can fake a breath. Or you can mask a breath in there. And I'm like, how are you like breathing in and speaking at the same
Yes.
time?
This is the baseline.
Oh,
Fantastic. Tip number 3. Hit the ball before or after it bounces once the 2-bounce rule is followed.
Oh,
Once the
that's
2-bounce
new.
rule has been observed, volley the ball back and forth by hitting it either before it touches the ground or after one bounce. Keep the ball in bounds and avoid hitting the net avoiding the net as you hit it to the other side. You can't hit the ball more than once or pass it off to a teammate. If the ball bounces on the sideline or the baseline, then it's still in play. If the ball hits outside of the lines, then it's out of bounds, which is a fault. Actually, it's not a fault, it's your fault. So
yeah. There's blame here.
there's blame.
Yeah.
It's not just a fault. It's
Whose fault?
yours.
Yours.
It's their
It's
fault.
the baseline.
It's the
Number 2.
baseline.
Score 11 points to be eligible to win a game.
Top 2 tips, everybody.
Oh, we're celebrating the
we're
second one?
celebrating the second tip, not the last tip. Just the tip.
Top 3 tips, everybody. Bye, Charlie's baby. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, it's the baseline. As you play a game, keep track of the points that are scored by each team. Once a team reaches 11 points, they're eligible to win the game. If they already have a 2-point lead whenever they reach 11 points, then they win the game. For instance, if the score of a game is 10-4, the team with 10 points scores again, then they win. But if it gets to 10-9, 9 gets to 10, you got to win by 2. You get it. Once you get to 11, you can win. It's easy. It's science. It's the baseline.
So then if you go over, you go down again?
No. Are you thinking beer pong? What the fuck's the matter with you?
I think he's thinking actually. He's what's that? What's that?
what's the sack
Oh
toss?
shit! The
Yeah.
sack toss.
What's
It's
that
cornhole.
called? It's
He's thinking
cornhole,
cornhole
cornhole.
rules. It's not that. It's not cornhole rules.
Okay, so it's not every game put together.
Well, cornhole, baseball, or golf are basically the only sports ever that aren't the same. Basketball is basically that, but you're on the court with the nets up and you got to throw them in.
So you can't bring like a putter to this?
That would be fucking wild.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna fight someone. That's not really playing a game. That's more like you're getting in a fight.
Because you're going to do 18 holes.
It's the baseline.
I wish, yeah, I knew that. Hey, we're on the number 1 tip, baby.
Why don't you give me a heads up, dude?
Well,
Because you decided the number 2 tip was the most important.
Oh, give me a heads up next time.
second is the best, you know what I
The
mean?
number 1 tip. Play 3 total games to decide the winner of a match. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Best 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, but a lot longer.
Some might say too much longer.
I just heard your whole I just heard your collar like deflate. You're like, ugh.
Yeah. Pickleball is fast-paced and points are scored often.
What did you just say?
Get me out of here.
Points are scored often.
They're scored.
They're so scared.
Often. So matches of pickleball usually consist of 3 total games. Win 2 out of 3 games in order to win a match. Blah blah blah. Some pickleball tournaments have matches of 5 games. That's
So
crazy.
here's the thing. This whole tip, I don't love.
It's the
because
number 1 tip. You have to love it. It's the
I don't
baseline.
have to love the baseline because here's the thing. I don't love a tip that goes play 3 total games to win, and then have it through goes. It usually consists of 3 games,
You
and then
could
it
do
drops
something
this
else.
tip where it's like, oh, it might be 5. What's the point of this tip?
Pick a lane, you fucking tip.
The point of this tip is pickleball is what you make it, okay? You are the pickleball. And when you bring people together to play pickleball, that's what it's about. It's about pickles. And
Keep going.
that's the baseline.
I want 10 more seconds of that speech.
When you wake up in the morning
Uh-huh.
and you say to yourself,
Keep going. Keep going.
and you go, huh?
Yep.
Huh? What am I doing today? And everybody says every other sport named. And you go, what if I combine those sports?
Yeah.
And you get out there. And you play pickleball. It is the baseline. But make sure you bring friends, because if you do not have people with you and it's just you, it's pickleball. And that's illegal
In public.
in public. Unless you are paying the
For people to
for people
watch.
to watch, and it evens out with the people that pay you to watch. So In the end,
Thank you, everyone,
Yeah.
In
for
the end-
watching the Men of Doozy podcast.
Please tell me you slow zoomed on that the
I
whole
think
time.
we speak for everyone when I thank you so much.
Thank God for
That
you.
was a beautiful speech. I think
this was like a 30-minute.
I think everyone is better.
Okay, first of all, hold on a second. That was my first speech. Okay?
Yes.
I tried to model it off of your amazing speech from politics. I think we should go around and give a speech about pickleball. Now, your turn and then your turn.
Just in general?
Yes.
A speech?
Yes,
On
pickleball. Go.
Pickleball is a fake sport. I don't think it's real, and I do think genuinely that a bunch of people got together and said, we're not good enough to play tennis, but we want to make sure we're outside. So... Matthew?
Matthew?
When I first moved to New York,
Yes. Dig deep, man.
I didn't have a steady income.
No.
I just had
A
a
pickleball racket.
place where I knew I was going
Yeah.
to train my craft as an actor.
Yeah. Minecraft.
And so what I did,
Sorry.
we're not interrupting speeches.
Oh.
Calm down in there in the first round. So I was lucky enough to find a family that helped pay me to watch their 4 children. And as I watched them, they got into an argument about pickleball. And one accused the other that even though no one liked pickleball, it was the other one's favorite sport. And the other one got mad. And I watched 2 8-year-olds fist fight each other in a jacuzzi. And that was the greatest day of my summer of that year.
Yes.
All about pickleball. Because they said you like pickleball and
love
they
it.
got mad.
And if you go out there and you want to play pickleball and you want to be a part of the pickleball world, you go out and you do it and you follow these tips. You follow the baseline. This is the baseline to go out there and have some fun. Go buy Botticelli's.
Can you spike it in pickleball?
Well, when you're in,
Or is it all like underhand?
when you're in the
bullshit?
kitchen, right? As you said,
I think you can spike it in the kitchen.
yeah.
What? That's not in here. Let's get out
It's
of
not,
here.
but just trust us. There's a
Speaking of kitchen, buy Botticelli's.
Buy Botticelli's. If you're in the kitchen, buy Botticelli's and
Yes.
use Botticelli's consistently in the kitchen. And that's where pickleball starts.
You know, just like a lot of famous politicians have said, pickleball starts in the kitchen. Like that's where these conversations are happening. You gotta have.
Why the fuck is it called pickleball?
Because
Let's get out of here.
let me tell you. Because
please tell
there
us.
was
Tell me where it started.
there was a time
Okay.
Turned
when
into a lot of speeches.
2 people, right? 2
Okay.
people.
Yeah.
Look,
I've
2
seen-
people.
I see it.
2 people became 1.
That
You know-
was the best magic trick I've ever seen.
The whole thing is, you're supposed to leave both up and then.
Became 1.
Yep.
And-
we watched it happen.
You know what, everyone? Go out there and play pickleball. If you hey, thank you for watching the Man Dudes podcast,
fucking
everybody.
Please comment your favorite tip, your favorite baseline, and share this episode with everyone you know.
We are on all social media platforms and audio platforms, all of them.
And if there's something that you want to learn and have us teach you or give a speech about or visit you in your house or learn about
We should hold on, not the house thing. We should get on Cameo and give speeches.
Yes.
How to give a speech.
Yes, how to give a
We
public...
did this.
I think we did public speaking once, but how to give a speech would be a different one. I think that'd be funny. Because we've done a lot of speeches over these episodes.
So you're just saying a montage of our best speeches.
Some might call it a beach.
Or peaches.
Or a leech.
Or a tickleball.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you next episode.
Yeah, thank you so much for
whoa.
watching. Hey.
Bye, Botticelli's.
Look, we'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye, bye, guys. Love you, baby. Like, share, subscribe.